I got a piece of Spanish news for you guys. You know who is solving this case? Me. I am solving this case, and I am less than thrilled at being called down to some two-bit office by some dumb broad who is from a second-rate government agency. Darling, don't horn in on my publicity. And I am not impressed by your title, my dear. You probably got it through affirmative action. Lord knows what affirmative action you took to get the job.
Hey, watch your mouth around the lady. Drop those balls, too, and you're going to get a bill.
Satch Quatch come into this here. I mean, has our government actually hired him to investigate?
You know, if you spent a little more time worrying about the investigation and less worrying about who's going to get the publicity, you might get something done. Now, this lady here is working very hard. No. Wait.
No, look, I can take care of it, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I can certainly understand your position, Mr. Timmons, really.
You can.
Yes. You see, I've encountered it many times before. In fact, the smaller the town, the more limited the perspective of its public officials.
You think I have limited perspective? Here, I'll give you perspective.
Why don't you just shut up, Mr. Timmons? And you'll be courteous enough to address me as Ms. Bedford. Now, you're supposed to be the district attorney in this town. If you don't start talking and acting like one, I'll yank this case away from you right now and solve it myself. You see, I don't want and I don't need your help. And I'll be damned if I'm going to put up with this attitude you've got. You want the publicity? It's yours. I don't give a damn about it. But if you don't cooperate with me, you're going to be back to convicting jaywalkers and shoplifters. Now, what'll it be, Mr. Timmons? Yes.
You've probably seen the papers. There's a picture of a man that we think is probably the guy that set off the bomb. And, but we think C.C. Capwell is a suspect.
Yes, well, I figured that out from reading the papers, too.
Well, I think you should focus your investigation on Mr. Capwell.
Well, I'll decide where to start, Mr. Timmons. And you can go now. If you come up with anything that even hints at being connected, I want to know about it immediately. I'm really glad that we were able to reach an understanding.
Lady, that was beautiful.